For those of you watching this video expecting a tutorial, move along. This isn't a tutorial. I know I said in the last vlog that the next video definitely would be a tutorial, but I'll explain why this isn't the case after the intro. Hi guys, so welcome back. My name is McLachlan, and why am I not making a tutorial this time? It's a long story, but the short version of it is, in the previous vlog I explained that I made some changes down here. I took away the Mac because it was taking up too much of my time down here. When I'm making videos for YouTube, ultimately I have to shoot the video, then I have to edit it before I upload it. And most of the time, because of the Scottish weather and stuff, I've been shooting it in the studio. A couple of bits of it I've been out and about, but the majority of the video shooting's been in here. And I'm getting sick of these four walls, to be honest. There's a ceiling and a roof and a floor and another room and stuff, but I'm getting kind of sick of it myself. I appreciate that it's not really all that interesting. Try to fix that, but the weather, that needs to change. So basically I need to make a couple more changes. Moving the Mac away was a problem solver. Spending too much time down here and not spending enough time with family. If I'm editing at home with the Mac at home, I can edit with headphones on, and I've got it all set up in the living room or the sitting room or the family room or whatever you call it, and the family can sit there and they can watch TV and I'm with them, maybe not participating in conversation or whatever all the time, but I'm at least there. And if I want to take a wee break, I can take the headphones off. I wear headphones so I don't disturb them and they don't disturb me, and I can spend 10 minutes with them and then I can go back to editing and then I can stop and I can do all of that. But if I was to do that down here, I'd need to drive home and then drive back, and that 15 minutes driving back and forward, it's a bit of a nightmare. I mean, it's not 15 minutes to go home and back, but there's a gate that's always locked because it's a secure compound I'm in. It's just a lot of hassle to go home to see family when I'm trying to edit. I would be better just staying here until it's done, and that's what I was doing. But it was just taking too much time away from family, so moving the Mac home made sense. But solving the problem has created another problem. This was supposed to be a tutorial video, but when I took the Mac home, I got another Mac for the studio, and I've got a laptop through here in the editing suite, and both the Mac here and the laptop in the editing suite aren't powerful enough to do the tutorial stuff, and that was a bit of an oversight. And the reason they're not powerful enough is because the Mac only has, in fact both of them only have 8 gigabytes of RAM. Processors aren't great, they're older machines, never intended to be used for video editing. But I mean, that's just half the story of the problem, because for those of you that are aware of graphic design or audio recording or anything, you'll be aware that these kind of things, they're very resource heavy on any computer. But doing tutorials is even worse, and the reason for that is because if I'm making a video on editing and it's a video editing topic, you have to see the screen, and it's not that great looking at the screen with the camera just pointing at the screen. You're actually better doing a screen capture which gives you exactly what you're seeing on the screen, and you're not getting any glare from lighting and all of that. So that's the best way to screen record. But if I'm making a tutorial on editing a video, I'm already doing something that's very, very resource heavy, and then I'm recording the screen as well, which is also very, very resource heavy. So I'm doing two things at once that's extremely resource heavy, and these computers just aren't coping. So the solution to my problem was to give up. No, I'm only kidding. The solution was, I used to play in a band, and I have very, very expensive equipment for playing in a band. I have a big stack guitar amp. I have loads of guitars. I have some less now because I've started selling stuff. I'm just basically trying to sell on what I own for playing guitar, because playing in the last band made me realise that I wasn't enjoying it as much. It was a lot of work. The guys that I was playing in the band with were trying to be helpful, but ultimately I was the one left doing the majority of the work, because I had a lot more contacts, I had a lot more gear, and I could do some recording at home. They didn't have the facilities to do that sort of stuff. And they just couldn't dedicate as much time as I wanted to dedicate towards playing in a band. So it made more sense for me to be the one that was doing everything, and I didn't really want to be the one doing everything. I wanted it to be a group effort, because ultimately, to be in a band, it has to be a group effort, but that's just not the way it went, and it kind of burned me out a wee bit. And setting the Mac Mini up down in the studio, just to be able to have something here that I could go online with and whatever I needed to do. When I set it all up, I found all the music of the previous band, and I sat for a full day and went through it all, and it brought back a lot of emotions, some good, some not so good, and some bloody awful. The bloody awful ones were how much hard work and how much time it took away from family. And that made me realise that I'm never going to go back to that. I never want to go back to that, and I never ever want my decision on that to change, because looking back, I actually feel like I was extremely selfish with my time, because I was spending more time with the band than I should have and spending less time with family, just like I was starting to do with photography. And I'm trying to make sure that family is more important to me than hobbies, and family always has been more important than hobbies. But when you get new equipment and stuff, you want to go out and play with it, and you forget that the family doesn't have that interest, so they would rather spend time with you rather than you going away and all of that stuff. Not that my family don't want me to go out and enjoy myself, that's not the case at all, but I just felt really, really guilty about thinking back at how much time I was in the studio, how much time I was recording, how much time I was rehearsing, how many times I was out playing gigs, and how many times I was out just doing random things like photo shoots, band meetings. It's a lot of time taken to organise just even a rehearsal, you know, on the phone to each band member. There's an hour gone, and then phoning the studio for the studio to then tell you, sorry, we don't have that time available, to then have to phone back the guys in the band, say, right, they don't have that time available, but they have this time available, and for them to say, that doesn't suit me. So then, it's just, everything about a band took too long. I never ever want to go back to that, so if I sell the gear, that decision is taken away. It's a decision I'll probably regret, but I think, in all honesty, if I ever do start regretting selling my equipment, all I need to do is just go back and listen to some of the music again, and it'll bring back those memories again of, it was hard work, it was time consuming, it was taking away from family time, and it's a constant reminder that I need to work harder. So that's a rant that came from absolutely, I don't even know where that came from. What I'm trying to say is, these computers, got the laptop through here, and I've got a Mac Mini down here. These computers aren't capable of me talking about editing video and actually using the computer to edit the video as I'm talking about it, and to record the screen all at the same time. It just can't do it. I've thought about doing the screen recording at home and then come back in here and try and find a way of just watching the footage back on the computer and pretending that I'm editing as we speak, but it's never going to work out properly. I'm always going to make mistakes doing that, so I want to try and get a better computer down here that I can do the tutorials down here with a computer that is more than capable. So that's what the process now is: selling all the equipment that I've got, guitar wise, amp wise, recording equipment wise, and investing in a better computer. I could upgrade the Mac Mini, but I can only really upgrade the memory, and I don't think that's going to be enough. The laptop, I can upgrade the memory on that as well. I don't think that's going to be enough either. So it looks like it's going to have to be a brand new machine. Laptops are really expensive when you get a high spec one compared to a computer that I can custom build myself. So I think it's going to be a computer, a desktop that I can custom build, and I can swap things in and out as and when technology changes. If a better graphics card comes out, for example, whip out the graphics card and install a new one. Not as easy to do with a laptop. So yeah, sorry I'm not making a tutorial yet, but it is coming. Honestly, it's coming. So that's today's video. I hope you give it a thumbs up. I hope you hit the subscribe button. I hope you hit the little bell notification icon so that when I upload my next video, you get a notification. And yeah. If you're into computers, if you're into video editing or even gaming, there's a lot more people into gaming than there is into photography and cinematography. Let me know a decent computer at a decent price that I can look at for doing video editing, please. Bye.
One of those lucid dreams.